The workforce is changing, and we're about to talk about how virtual equipment, as it is, or software and technology is completely changing the workforce, and why jobs will completely be different within 5 to 10 years. And we're going to talk about it here on my channel. Just giving you a brief introduction before we get into it. My name is Anthony Allen. This is my YouTube channel you're watching, AnthonyAllenEdits. My YouTube channel is all about video knowledge and teaching you guys how to video edit so that you can become an editor like a Final Cut Pro 10 genius. And here in this video, guys, we're going to talk about how the workforce is changing, how technology is playing more of a role, and what that means for the future, or my prediction as to what that means for the future. So you ready to get into it? Let's get into it. So let's pick my brain a little bit and let's talk about this subject, and let's, have a discussion about it. This is more of a discussion video. I'd love to see your comments down below and what you think. So in a nutshell, if you are old enough to be fortunate to be in, the category of in the workforce in some way, shape or form, or have experienced it, or have experienced not having a job and being in unemployment, or have experienced money being a factor in your life in terms of a job, then you will know that a lot of jobs are being automated. A lot of jobs are being taken over by an automated message. Where there were people sitting in call centers, there are now live chats that can be automated by bots before they even take you through to a customer service agent. Even the banks nowadays, if you go onto your banking website, you can now see a tab at the side of your bank for a live chat. And this is absolutely cost efficient for the company. In a nutshell, if you're one of these people that don't like to face the truth, this will scare you. Or if you're someone who doesn't have the knowledge on how to deal with this, or the direction to go after technology has played a part in our civilization, then this is going to scare you. It was much like how all of the workers from the Industrial Revolution were laid off, and it's when society changes. Some people call this a collapse, because what it does is it affects and has a domino effect on the stock market and revenue and so forth, and people become unemployed, and a lot of people start losing their jobs or have 0-hour contracts and things being lost in the long run. And what we need to understand, and I think the knowledge that I can give is, instead of being afraid of something, and instead of being afraid of technology taking over, why not take advantage of the opportunity that this then gives us? And that is what I am doing here on my YouTube channel. I'm helping you guys to take advantage of that, as well as also changing my own life in the process as well. So I'm also taking advantage of the change of technology and the internet playing more of a role in the way we go about our everyday lives, jobs and so forth. So these affect more or less more of the, at the moment, the customer service roles. But as you may already know, if you're in the or if you have a parent that's in a manual job, a manual labor job, you will also see that steel workers are being replaced by robotic arms. A lot of manual jobs are being replaced by machinery. Although there are still machinery that needs to be operated by people, a lot of car manufacturers and so forth are having a machine that can take the work of 5 to 10 people, and one person just needs to make sure that the software and so forth is running. We've already ran through the customer service side of things, and that's already been automated. But advertisement, that's another thing. Back in the day, we used to go door to door canvassing, which people still try to do to this day, which is a bit like, whoa, okay, we get on our phones and we're looking at social media every morning for advertisement, or you turn on your television and it's right there. So therefore, doesn't it make more sense to look for the local opportunities in your area to take advantage of sort of things? Like, in my area where I'm from, what I've noticed is the smaller cinema houses actually allow you to rent advertising space before the movie plays. Because people still like to go to the cinemas, and smaller cinema houses like Real Cinema, I'm not sure if they're still doing it. It was great when they were doing it. Allow you to send your advert in so that it can play before the films. That would be absolutely awesome if they're still doing that. Another thing is your local television channels. They will also be doing the same if they're not too big. Obviously, the BBC is a very big company, so it might be costly. But there are other channels that might be specifically for your area that are smaller that may allow this. Like, I think there was a channel here in Birmingham called like Midlands TV or something, and they had that sort of system going. So although television is commercial based and they go for bigger companies to allow them to do that, there are still opportunities in terms of taking advantage of television. Newspapers now, they're starting to give their advertisements away for free. That is a trend that I've started to notice because everybody is online. Everybody is watching Netflix. Everybody is converting to streamings and streams and everything that's online. As I've said, the banks are now doing live chats. All those sort of things. They need to be watched by somebody, and they need their video adverts. YouTube being the second largest search engine on the entire internet. Google being the first. You would start to see a trend of YouTube integrating more into Google. It already is. Like, if you search for something, what can actually happen is you can have the videos that are at the top of the search term instead of a website. If you don't, and it's not being used, and somebody hasn't made a video about that, and it hasn't gone to the level of taking over the website link, then you can go into the video tab, and you see it right there, giving you the information that you're having to read through on a whole entire website. So that's another thing. So it's always worth, my advice is it's always worth finding what type of interactive media and virtual things companies are using online, and trying to align yourself with that and teaching yourself how to become a value to a new market that is vastly changing and is vastly keeping up with the times and changing. So that is my quick video here, my quick vlog about how our civilization is changing and becoming more virtual and becoming more internet and software based. Is it a bad thing? Yes, if you're not prepared. I'm preparing my kids already. I'm already in the position to prepare myself for it, and that's why I'm also giving away this knowledge, because it's not being taught to everybody in schools and colleges, and there are people that are missing out on knowledge that they could benefit from, and they don't know that there is a lot of money in the industry of working online and aligning yourself with the new virtual market and the new virtual civilization that we're moving towards. So yeah, there we have it. Just a little bit of a off the top of the head vlog today. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like more video knowledge, discussions and so forth, then do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button. And remember that I also teach you guys how to video edit so that you can edit your videos like a Final Cut Pro X Genius. So remember to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Get involved in the discussion, guys. There's a lot to talk about here. And I hope to see you again in the next video as I upload daily. So do not miss an upload, guys, because we've got so much coming. And thank you for watching. Peace.